standard.
One time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Doing Dating Right show. I'm your host, Ashley Empowers.
And I'm your other host, Carrington.
And on this show, we answer the questions that you guys send in about dating, relationships, your walk with God, or really just anything in general. And today, I am going to be reading the question. So the question says, hello, I'm currently single and miserable. While I've achieved a lot on paper, I feel the most empty and lost I've ever felt now in my mid-30s. I'd like to be more open to dating online, and I know that you and your husband met on Instagram. I am a serious person, a strong believer, and I just don't see how you can weed out posers or bad seeds on social media. How were you able to tell that Carrington was the one?
That's a good question.
This is a really great question, and thank you so much for sending it in. And I feel for you, just being in this place of discomfort, and you're using the words miserable, and that is a tough place to be in. But when it comes to dating, I want to encourage you, because you said, how do you know if you're going to weed out the good, the bad? You don't know. And when I met Carrington, I didn't know how it was going to end up. You just have to be willing to try something new, but you also have to be discerning. So when you do give someone a chance, if you see some red flags in the beginning, you're not overlooking them. You're not trying to talk yourself out of them, but you're taking heed. So my recommendation is to give people a chance, give them a try, be optimistic and hopeful. And if you do see red flags, that's when you weed them out.
Yeah.
And also, it's really important that you're not sleeping around with people, because when you're having sex early with someone, it's hard to let them go. Whereas if you're just building a friendship, you're building the foundation, you notice them red flags, it's easy to chunk up the deuce.
100%. And so when you talk about being miserable, being single, and miserable in dating, a lot of that is normally tied to the expectation that you have, right? One thing that Ashley teaches is to be dating for growth rather than dating for goals, right?
For outcome.
Yeah, so dating for growth rather than dating for outcome. When you pursue dating from a perspective of, this got to be my husband, I got to be married, then it's going to put additional pressure on you in the dating season. And what that's going to do is see yourself as less than when a relationship or a connection doesn't work out. And the reason why is because you went in that situation from the perspective of, hey, this has to be my husband. You got to chill. Yeah. You have to be intentional about dating for growth, which looks like recognizing that, hey, this is an opportunity to meet somebody, to connect with somebody. Let me see how we connect. We could possibly build a friendship. We could possibly build a bond. But most importantly, let me just grow and just embrace this experience and this opportunity to connect with somebody else rather than being so fixated on finding your husband.
Yes, absolutely. And that whole concept of dating for growth versus dating for outcome, I teach in depth in the Worthy of the Wait Institute. And really, it just helps women lead with confidence and femininity and faith. So it's really awesome. But thank you so much for sending in this question. If anyone else has questions for us, email us at info@802gametime.com. Make sure you're following us on social. I'm at Ashley Empowers.
And I'm at the Carrington Brown.
And listen, sis, if you or anyone watching are interested in joining the upcoming cohort for Worthy of the Wait, there is a waiting list down below, because this is the last time that I'm opening doors for this year. Doors officially open on October 12th. I just want you to put it on your radar. Join the wait list so you're the first to know about it. And if it's something you're seriously interested in, you'll be able to grab your seat. So it's linked down below, and we'll see you next time.
Peace out.